Festival of FUTball is here, and EA have released a whole bunch of these absolutely lovely international man of the matches. Don't they just look absolutely awesome? You guys were right, we were right, the whole community was right. It looks as though they are international man of the match coloured cards, and well, for the past few days EA have been giving them out to the standout players from either Euro 2016 and Copa America as well, which is pretty awesome. I've got 3 players in this squad today that are that lovely colour, so we'll get to them in just a bit, but we need to of course start with the goalkeeper, and that goalie today is upgraded Handanovic. I like him. He's just solid. He just is solid, and he's just cheap as well, which is great. Another great defensive backline in today's video. We have got these guys right here. Someone I haven't used yet, but he was really, really good, is Mario Fernandez. He's awesome, like 6'2", medium high work rate, so he's going to stay back. Lots of pace, good defending, great physical. I really like him, up there with the best Brazilian right backs on the game. We've then got upgraded Miranda coming into the squad. You could obviously use like Juan Jesus if you want. I switch between the two. This is of course a much higher rated player, and he feels it. He feels very, very solid. And then you got this guy, Gonzalo Rodriguez. Seems to always get a team of the season every single year. The Argentine who plays for Fiorentina has got 74 pace and some decent defending stats, and then he gets a strong link to another Argentine in the Serie A. It is Christian Ansaldi. Very, very good. Again, just like the right back, very quick, good defending, good physical, up and down the pitch, really good job, well done. Now, we move on to the midfield, and we see the first of our awesome international man of the match cards. Get to him in a second. Enzo Perez comes into the squad. I really like this guy. As you can see, I've played like about 50 games with him on FIFA 16, this particular one anyway, and he's just solid. He's got great stats across the board. He helps stay back and do the defensive work. And then you've got Sandro, who does very similar job to that. But with all midfielders on FIFA 16, they all seem to push up really, really high. So the more defensive stats you can have, the better, because actually everyone seems to be able to attack. It's the stability and the defensiveness that you kind of want. And Casemiro offers that as well, although he's quite good at going forward. I really like him. 80 rated, awesome colour, special coloured card. I'm man of the match. Finally got that special Casemiro. We needed the Brazilian special card in the La Liga, and now we've got another amazing Iron Man of the match. The highest rated one in this squad is of course Toni Kroos. It's his first special item of FIFA 16, and we've waited all the way to the middle of June to get it. 88 rated with 83 dribbling, all sorts of great shooting, passing. I love him. 5-star weak foot, and he's just an absolute beast. So we move on to our striker. I'm going to be using Hernan Crespo in today's squad. I'm sure there's another option for you guys if you didn't want to, but I was struggling to get a link to Salomon Rondon, who is our third and final man of the match. He's 81 rated, and he's known as to be a bit of a beast. I'm not going to lie. 6'2", lots of strength, 80 shooting, 81 pace. You know, some alright stats which are starting to creep into the pretty decent category, but with a player who is that tall and that strong and has skill moves, it kind of brings him up another level to being known as overpowered on the game. So that is the squad. It's relatively expensive because actually these Man of the Match cards seem to be pretty pricey. I don't know why. I went away to EA Play at the weekend, and when I left, like James Rodriguez was out. They'd all been out for a day or so, and they were coming down quite nicely in price. I get back, and they're like 150k more than what they were beforehand. So these are obviously hot property at the moment. It means you guys are out there looking to buy, and therefore I thought, you know what, I need to put a squad together with some of them. Let you know my thoughts on them. Casemiro really impressed me. He's a solid, just an all-around solid midfielder. He could score you goals. He didn't score any goals for me, unfortunately, in this particular team. I think he hit the post once or twice from long shots. For me, in this team, he was the guy that stood out on the edge of the box from the corner. So that's something to be aware of course. And then we've got, well, the other two, Toni Kroos and Rondon, are definitely players that are so far up the pitch that you're going to be getting clips with them. You're going to be getting those goals, getting those long shots in, all of that stuff. I mean, you can see it happening here. Definitely going to be reviewing those guys over on the FUTWIZ channel for you. So click up in that top right corner. Over the next few days, you'll see the Kroos and the Rondon reviews come out. If you want to know more about these guys way in depth, then I suggest you go and subscribe over there and all of that good stuff. But as you can see on screen, some of the goals we scored, especially with Toni Kroos, were phenomenal. he just loves to pot them away. Long shots for days. And of course, what you get with Toni Kroos is a 5-star weak foot. So you can quite comfortably take your shots from just about anywhere. I love how he feels on the ball. He normally goes down in price more than someone like James, and he is like a lot cheaper than James, around 100,000 coins cheaper, and he's been out for less time. And that's probably because people look at one thing on this guy and then just disregard him, and that is his pace. And, well, I'm here to tell you that it just isn't that much of a problem. You playing him at a centre mid or a CAM or whatever, and typically those particular positions aren't ones where you need to be blisteringly quick, like, let's say, Ramirez or someone, you know. He does his job well, but you don't necessarily need it if you're a finesse type player that, well, Toni Kroos definitely is. And then we're on to the goals here with Rondon, who fires them home. I had a pretty good goal to game ratio with him, and then all of a sudden my connection just started going a bit funny, and I just turned from a very, very mediocre player to the world's worst FIFA player ever whenever a bit of lag happens. So I started getting some lag, and then his goal to game ratio went down, and as I started to lose and, you know, get stressed out and whatnot. So unfortunately he doesn't have the best goal to game record, and he isn't the best player. You know, he's an 81 rated overall at the end of the day, so maybe that says something about him. You know, I shouldn't be expecting, you know, TOTS performance from someone who just isn't a TOTS. But he is there, and he can stick the ball in the back of the net. I enjoyed him. I enjoyed the team. I have enjoyed making this video. If you've enjoyed it, then make sure you smash a like on it, and of course subscribe to my channel if you are new. Have a great day. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.